Hey Smokin Gang, welcome back to Smokin Tarot. I'm Tasha, that tarot reader, and I am so excited, guys. Y'all may have seen that last video where I announced that I finally found my first ever tarot deck. So this one's for anyone who didn't see that last video that I just did. I finally found the first ever tarot deck I've ever had. It was like from over 20 years ago. Yep. So I got this in the early 2000s, and it came from Barnes and Noble. Okay, see, so awesome. And they don't even have that little sticker anymore, I don't think. But it's called The Art of Tarot. See, and it's by someone by the name of Liz Dean. And as you saw, I paid $9 for these back in 2001, maybe 2002. And now they're worth like $15, $20, this deck here, okay? So it's like a learning deck. What do I do with the book? I'm showing y'all something and the book is not here. Okay, so it came like this, right? Okay, that's the book. Now I've been looking for this for years. And this is how the cards look, like that. Oh, she's naked. It would be the naked one, wouldn't it? The World, okay. Let's get another one. It's Pip style, okay. And this is the back. Now today, okay, back in the day, these were the only tarot cards I had. That was it. There was none of these. There were no oracles, none of this, nothing. I only had this deck for a long time. And that was all I needed. And most of my predictions, if not all of them, came to pass. They came true. So these, and just now I did some pretty good readings with these already today. So I did smoke them, of course, in my little house here. You know, little house, like Little House on the Prairie or something. I don't think y'all can see this at all in this angle. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna use these in today's reading real quick. Okay, I'm so happy I found these. They sat in a garage, my ex's garage, for 9 years, and before that I had stopped reading because, and I mentioned that in the last video, I was afraid of the death card. And of course I wasn't educated. You know, I was self-taught like I am almost anything. I'm an autodidact, right? I teach myself everything. I taught myself to sew, taught myself to write, taught myself to sew, write, I mean, draw, everything. So, taught myself AI, you know, the little AI stuff that I do, the intro I made, I taught myself all those things. I had a little assistance learning photography though, but then I taught myself infrared photography and etc. Okay, and flash photography. But anyway, you didn't ask for that. So I learned this on my own, and I just, you know, went from there. So it's like a very basic yes, I'm sorry. So that's what I wanted to explain. I learned this on my own, so I didn't know or understand the whole thing behind the death card. So now I do, of course, that getting the death card can either mean the ending of something and a new beginning on the horizon, okay? But at the time, I was convinced. I'm not telling anybody they're going to die. I don't want that. I stopped for years. And sometimes I do have to stop and try to remember what a card meant. So, yeah, this is my first deck from 20 years ago. All right? And I'm going to use it today. All right? So I'm going to ring the sound bowl. Okay. Excuse me. No smoking. I still feel a dry throat here. Okay, so here it goes. I just hope my battery doesn't die, because now it's on a camera battery alone. I have a battery pack, but the battery pack went out. So I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible, quickly and accurately as possible for you guys, okay? All right. Hope everyone's still doing great this evening. This is a Tuesday. All right. Okay, here we go, y'all. So let's see what we can get into today. We got control again. Running. Okay, let's see what this is. So we got Mars. And the explanation for Mars is Aries and Scorpio. Okay, that's in Mars. It's talking about itself. Okay. I act completion, stamina, courage, anger. It says no alpha. Okay. So weapons, initiation, scandal. It's got all these like keywords that go with Mars and what that means. Okay. All right. Telling me no again. There you go, telling me no again. There you go. Keith Sweat. There you go, telling me no again. There you go, saying no. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I had to sing it right. All right, rest. And that, of course, is a Four of Swords, right? We know that. So we have a period of rest here with the swords, the air signs of Libra. Oh, Lord. Oh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. All right. Control. All right. And that's control and running. All right. Well, we're going to have to get the T on this. Okay. So we got the planet Mars for, first of all, that signifies we got an Aries and Scorpio. Okay. That's pretty heavy in this reading. But again, this is for anybody. This is a general reading. It says, I act, completion, stamina, courage, anger, weapons, initiative, scandal, action, energy, confidence, and drive. All right, so that describes that. Telling me no. So we done told, somebody's telling somebody no here. There you go, telling me no again, okay? We got rest. Someone's kind of retreating or resting from something. All right, running and control. All right, so let's see what all this breaks down to. Let's do what's the T, because I don't have, this is not giving me a lot. So of course, again, we got Mars, the energy of Mars, telling me no again. So evidently someone's being told no. Rest, running, and control. All right. Something keeps getting in my right eye. But I can't do nothing about it right now. All right. So let me see what's in the cards here. Played out, broke ass. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Y'all, I found those cards in the back of my closet behind a bunch of clothes. So, yeah, they've been sitting there since I moved here. I've been here for 2 years. And then before that, they sat in the garage for 9 years, like I was saying. So, all right. All right, Mars telling me no, rest, running, control. Okay, let's see what we got so far. We got somebody who's fake flexing. Okay. Copycat, maybe somebody who's wanting to do the things that you do. Okay. Always partying. Okay. Giving money. And when I split the cards, it had broke ass on there. I think I said that too. So broke ass is in here somewhere. Okay. So this person acts rich and flosses money. They copying whoever they're acting like, you know what I mean, trying to floss. They're clout hungry. Okay. Move in silence. They always partying, giving away money, probably in the club making it rain with somebody else's money. Okay. That's usually how that goes. But somebody's investigating them because they caught in the act and evidence is saved. Truth in plain sight. Okay. Shine. Radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. Okay. Alright, so right now we got Mars, which is Aries and Scorpio. Okay. You're telling them no again, collective. Somebody's in rest mode, or they need to rest, okay, because they out here doing this. Okay. Running and control. Okay. So, rest. And like I said, that's something they may need to do because they out here fake flexing, copycatting, always partying. They copying when they in this situation with copycat, they're copying people they probably see in the music videos or famous people, what they wear, what, you know, how they make things rain and all that stuff. So they always partying and giving away money to, like, you know, making it rain for the single moms out there, sort of thing. Clout hungry, that's all they want to do. Somebody's moving in silence. Okay. But they're being photographed for some reason. They're being watched. Okay. Let me get another oracle here because there's more to this than what's meeting the eye here. Let me get intuitive care because this person is doing way too much. It looks like, collective, you be telling this person no because they're not your type. Like, they're the party animal type, and you may not be that because you look like you moving in silence and you're the type to shine, you know, and your light may trigger darkness. And it seems like this person is full of darkness because all they want to do, and there's nothing wrong with partying, but this person, it seems like that they're obsessed with getting clout. It's like an obsession with them. And like I said, you know, like I keep saying, I wouldn't be surprised if the devil card comes out on this because it's an obsession with getting clout. They want to go viral or nothing. Okay? Viral or nothing. Okay. Alright, so this may be a same-sex reading because it's saying LGBTQIA. So this person's the member, or you, collective, member of the LGBT community. Okay. Third party energy, yeah, because they like to party all the time. We get it. Insecurity, self-doubt, envy. Yeah, we know that because they're copycatting. Okay, this is starting to make sense. So usually when you're copying somebody, you're insecure in yourself. You don't want to be you. Okay? You can't be you because you don't feel like you is good enough. And I'm not talking about you, collective, but it's whoever this person is that you know here. Role model. Okay? And there's a rainbow behind that person. Okay? Work, job, business. So this may be something, you know, someone that you know from work. So it doesn't seem to be romantic to me at all. It seems like this is a co-worker, okay, that you may, well, y'all may be talking, you know, but it doesn't seem like it's gone past that. It doesn't seem that way. Okay. All right. Caution, warning, danger. So this is warning you not to get mixed up with this person, collective. Ooh, intent to harm or hurt. Oh, this. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, they'll probably do that as a means of controlling their image because they can't afford for anyone to know that they fake flexing, that they making it rain. And I keep saying this because that's what I see. That's what I'm feeling. It's other people's money that they fake, they using, and they're under investigation too. So they may go through links to this link to protect their image, okay? Because they're controlling, want to control, they have control over their image, and you guys may be at a nice job. Now, running, yeah, they could start running, or you might be running away from this person because you keep on telling them no again. You don't want to be bothered with them because it seem like they want to talk to you. And again, y'all could be an Aries and a Scorpio in Mars, okay? Now, don't have me lying like I know all the what the planets are and all that with tarot or with the with our signs and all that. I don't know the moon phases and stuff like that. How they, I mean, I'm just not gonna lie to you about that. So right now I'm gonna tell you about this person though. Okay, so whoever y'all are, y'all may be an Aries Scorpio mix, or you could be any sign at all. But the energy again is Aries Scorpio. You keep telling this person, you keep rejecting this person, and rest. You probably are backing away from this person, or they need to go somewhere and sit down and rest, okay? Or retreat. Running. Now, they could be running from the law because here we go. See, they're willing to go to this length to protect the fact that they out here faking it, throwing money like it ain't nobody's business because all they want is clout. That's what they want to make their money doing. They don't really want to work, but they are out there working at the job with you. But they're probably lackluster workers. You know what I mean? They copycatting people, that they see online because they are clout hungry. Okay, but somebody like you move in silence. You don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? You're total opposite. So you're telling this person no. Now sometimes opposites do attract, but that's not always the case. Photo proof is being taken of this person that that you work with or friends with. Y'all members, or this person is a member of the LGBT community. They're seeing multiple people, so that's dangerous already if they're not using protection. They're insecure, which we know. A role model, okay, is in here, but it has a rainbow in the back, so that may tie into this. So you may be in a way a role model to them. They may look up to you, collective, because you seem like you have it all together. You shine, but I don't think you're the one they're copying because they like to copy. I'm not picking up that you're you have all the money in the world. You're probably just a regular working person, just like they are, but they got to be big online. See, they got a whole different agenda, and it says work, job, business. So I'm picking up that y'all know each other in a business sense, okay? And it's saying caution. The cards came out in this order: caution, warning, and then this came out that this person can and will harm someone to protect his or her image. Okay, so they got an image to keep. All right. So let's go to the tarot and get further explanation. I'm going to use my 20-year-old tarot right here. I'm so happy about these cards. I cannot say it enough, okay? So happy I found these. Okay, so inside here we have 4 of Cups, okay? And then we have the Fool. So this person is a fool, and run around here blowing money. That's other people's money, okay? They on serious limbs out here, limbs that are really thin that can snap, okay? This 4 of Cups, that can either indicate boredom, or they've done something so many times repeatedly to the point where here's another cup coming in going, hey, no, or this could be your energy saying really it's you probably bored hearing about this person at the water cooler at work. This person probably coming to you saying, "Hey man, I went to the club this weekend. You never gonna see. You ain't gonna guess what happened. Blah blah blah." And you might be sitting up there with your arms folded, like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." But this can indicate boredom, or this person may be trying to hit on you. Like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because telling me no, okay, you're telling that person no. So this person keeps hitting on you and hitting on you and hitting on you, and here's another cup they're offering here, the fourth cup, you know, and you're like, nah, you under that tree going like this. Because if y'all know the four of cups, you see the guy sitting under the tree like this and just disinterested. So this is really showing boredom or disinterest in this person. So collective, this is you with no interest in moving forward with this person romantically, okay? And the fool, like we already explained, this person, the other person is stepping out on limbs, hurting themselves, literally. Okay, so let's get it. If I can get these cards right. Okay. Skirt. Okay, here we go. More cards. Whoa, that one jumped out. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? So we got Six of Wands. And Six of Wands is like, you got your hands up in the air like, yay, celebration, some type of honor or award been set up on you. So I'm thinking that you may be like a top earner at work, collective. You know, you're celebrating some top honors, okay? Because you shine, okay? The Magician, all right? A creative, however manipulative person, okay? So just watch this person because they are, you know, tricky, okay? The other energy we're talking about, the one collective that you keep saying no to, okay? There you go, telling me no again. Okay, Queen of Wands. Wand energy pops up again, all right? So they want to, you know, yeah, there's a lot of wands here. They want to use their wand with you or something else if it's a female, okay? But that, you know, the Queen of Wands is fiery. So this person has this energy, be it male or female, fiery, confident, um, you know, probably a high sex drive too. So that's why they just won't, you know, leave you alone. We got King of Swords, a narcissistic energy too, maybe, okay? Because everything's about them. It's all about keeping up this image, okay? And then we have a Page of Wands. And again, not all people under this King of Swords are narcissists, but that's what I'm picking up on this person, okay? King of Swords is very strategic, you know, manipulative. So both of these coming out is not a surprise. Page of Wands. See, here we go with that wand again. Wielding the wand. This person really wants you. Okay? But you keep telling them no. Okay? Alright, we got Page of Cups. Okay? Youthful person. Loving. You know, they're coming through with, you know, probably news about love and something new getting started. And they, again, this is showing that they keep after you. You know, probably on a romantic sense. Or y'all, this person likes you in that way, but I'm not getting collective that you like them the same in return. Okay? So let's get the final oracle out because I lost a bar of power. So let's get Mildred Payne out. Okay, this thing is not working with me today. If I lose y'all, I'm a switch out. I have another battery back there somewhere. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, high intelligence, entanglements. So this person keeps getting themselves into entanglements. All right. So we're going to put that there. Then pentagram, which is the pentacles. Okay. So money. Money rules everything around them. Okay. They all about that money. All right. Let's go. And that's borderline sexual harassment too. If they keep on hitting on you and you like, no, no, no. That's not good. Okay. All right, let's see what the oracle had. Whoa, we got flippers coming out. Okay. All right, the first one that came out, snake. I can't make it up. This person's a snake. You got to watch him. Do we have a card that tells you, yeah, caution, warning, okay? Caution, warning, danger. See, look at that. That's intuitive care, okay? And this is Mildred Payne. Okay, two different decks telling you watch out for this person. They pure snakes. They might be cool at work, but this is their real mindset, okay? All right, so stick. Like this may show abuse. Lord, I can't. Power. Yeah, abuse. Before I even read it, I knew that, okay? This person could be abusive, okay? So that's the stick. Oh, why did I turn that down? Okay. So let me hurry up and get through these oracles so we can get to the bottom decks. Yep. Woo, my goodness. You got, not only do you have your boundaries up, I mean, you got the wall, which is a boundary, and you got your shield up against this person. So you ain't playing. You moving in silence. Okay, you like, shh, I don't want nothing to do with this. You kept telling them no, and you shining on your own. You are a top performer at work. You know what I'm saying? And you like, you telling us right now, don't worry, I got my shield and my wall up against this, all right? You're not hearing from this person. You're not going to let this person get over on you like that. Okay. This person is hopelessly attracted to you. Moth, okay? Now, that's one meaning of moth. Let's see. Attracted. Smitten. Yeah. Yep. That's it. So this person's attracted to you. They're probably not going to give up. You're going to have to keep telling them no. Matters of the heart. This person has feelings for you. Like we just kept seeing a couple of cups in here, didn't we? Or did we? Yeah, we have a page of cups. Yeah, we had the page of cups and four of cups. They keep, wanting to talk to you. So this is kind of a matter of the heart. They have feelings, like I told you. I told you that, right? I told you, the camera. So I told you. This person's got feelings, okay? I told you that. Let's see, did another one come out? Nope. Didn't I tell you they hopelessly attracted to you? Person is hopelessly attracted, and they got feelings for you, but they also out here partying and it up. Okay. Oh, what was this? Yeah. The shovel. Y'all may not work like a blue collar job like this, but this says like work, job. You're a hard worker, so that's what the shovel, or it could mean something's being hidden, needs to be dug up, which is both in this case. So y'all are co-workers, plus this person is hiding a wild lifestyle, okay, or may not even be hiding it, they just out there. Okay, we got a fish right here, which usually means abundance and fortune. Sorry. So we have a fish here. Suspicion, the enemy. Is that enemy? Y'all, let me see. Oh, pregnancy. I can't see worth a shit. Fortune is suspicious. So this person ain't pregnant. We know that. We're on this level. We that don't pick that's not picking up in my mind. But fortune and suspicion, because they are fake fortune, okay, and they may be suspicious. You're suspicious of them, so that's why you got a shield and a wall up against them. Because you're not trying to hear this. All right. So we pretty much got everything we need to know about this person in this situation. You just know already to stay away from them. You know, keep to yourself at work. Keep telling them no again. Yep. So, yeah, before this, ends up happening, because, and don't try to expose them. You know, beware. Okay. And this probably, if it's a guy, he probably look just like that, don't he? All right. Okay. So let's look at the bottoms of the deck. All right. We got a dove here. Usually that means peace. Let's read what I wrote on here. Okay. Peace, harmony, friendship, abundance. So y'all are cool at work, but just leave it there, okay? And this person's fake abundant. Fake flexing, okay? And see, you have peace, rest, okay? That's what the rest means. Or this person needs to rest, okay? So you have a peaceful energy because you're moving in silence. So that pretty much explains you. Bottom of the tarot deck. All right, we got 8 of Pentacles, hard worker. This is your spoils right here, so you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're working hard towards something, and this is like the goal. Like, you have done this, you know what I'm saying? You're enjoying your job. You love your job. So it's great how employment came out of this. Okay, so this has to do with your job, employment. Okay. Bottom of, whoa, that ain't the bottom. I can't get these. Okay. Bottom of the intuitive Kiv deck. Intellectual theft. Oh, let me make sure it is. Intellectual thief. Okay. This person might be stealing from the job. You know what I'm saying? So this person is also, and not only they out here, hold on, fake flexing, okay, clout hungry, intellectual thief. They stealing from the masses, giving money away that's not theirs, but they being investigated. So intellectual thief, yeah, you don't have to be necessarily a thief, but they out here stealing, and also, yeah, third party person, multiple partners, okay? So not a very morally grounded person that we're talking about at your job. That's your coworker that's trying to get with you, but you keep saying no again. Okay. All right. Bottom of the what's the T deck? Drama starter too. On top of that, because they clout hungry. Okay. So yeah, they starting shit too. Okay. And the bottom of my deck. Ooh, let's see what this is. She's out of my life. Michael Jackson. So this person getting out of your life, or they out of your life? One or the other. Well, they still might be working with you, or this might be a former thing, but this could be in your head like, hey, don't worry, she's out of my life. If this is a female LGBT couple, LGBT situation, or male, okay? But this person needs to get out of your life. She's out of my life. Okay? That person, I couldn't have said it no better, Michael. Rest in peace, okay? All right. Well, that ends that reading. And thank y'all so much for coming back to Smokin Tarot. I'm Tasha, that tarot reader. And y'all have a great evening. Thank you so much.